Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas. Wall against Jackson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first free throw of the game. Jackson hits both of them. Wizards leading by 13. King left side. Towns comes with a double team. From deep. But they get it back. Here's Olsen. Missed it, even after all those chances. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Wall. Got a hand on it. A nice shot by Augman. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's King. Outside Favors. King right side. Jackson comes over with the double. And that one's good.
Let's go.
19 points for Freak.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Pass to Augman. Shot off the pick. And it's Dallas with another.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And King, here we go. Can't get it to go. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Clark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
Yeah, definitely not, guys. Not with all the time that's still left in this game.
And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Carpenter. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. He has 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
No good from King.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Washington leading now by 11. Pass to Favors. Shoots from the elbow. That is good. Favors got 6.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these 2 teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts, rotate over, and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Caleb Canales' huddle. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high percentage looks right at the 10. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork, those were the messages. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Outside Jackson, just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing, and it's King with the rebound. King's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the shot is good. King's got 21.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
The Mavericks pull it in. Stokes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Right with the screen on Favors. Here's Stokes. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Really an extraordinary game for Clutch. He's got 21 points and 5 assists. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
Patterson, he's checked in for Dallas. 1:19 left here in the 3rd quarter. Wright sets a screen. Here's Jackson, and he drops it in from the low post. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
And it's blocked. They get it back.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
From 17 feet out, misses off the right iron.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot. The spinorama, kind of like using the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable. Truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
I tell you what, Spinorama, I like the nickname. You may have started something there.
Plenty of space. And the basket by Stokes. Stokes has got 6 points.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
And King, here we go. Misses from short range. O'Hannon. The shot will not go. I'll get back to it. The team's deciding to change it up. Wizards leading by 4. Taking a look at the Wizards. King in at shooting guard. Favors is out there with Jay Crow. And it's Wall. And it's Olsen in at the 5. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Carpenter. King with the block. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. outside, Wall. And again, Washington, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And King, here we go.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
That's good from King. Oh, free throws good from King.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Mavericks trail by 6. King with the steal. The 11-footer, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And here's the fast break. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. Knocks it loose. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
They can't guard us on the
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Caleb's analysis huddle. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, we're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
Fredrickson, and right through it goes.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Washington leading now by 4. King, the pass to Olsen, and the shot is good.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
.127 left in the fourth quarter. King with the steal.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Tries from 16. Can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Towns gets it to go.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here. But maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
King. The three-pointer, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Fredrickson. No good with the triple. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Wizards with possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A steal.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
You got it. Get the ball inside.
And here is King. Towns comes with a double team. Olsen passes to King. The kick out to Wall. 4 on the clock. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor right now for the Mavericks.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Here's King. It's tipped, but he recovers it. Here's Favors. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
There's the screen. Here's Fredrickson, and Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors got his third rebound tonight. Here's King. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Mavericks leading. Carpenter, defended by Crowder. Here's Carpenter. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
There's the pass to Olsen. King outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2. Both free throws good from King.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. And it's King with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plays.
Passes to Olsen. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Carpenter. He's covered by King. They set the screen. And Stokes now atop the key.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the deal.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. In transition, here come the Wizards. Jackson passes to Ogden. Here's Carpenter. Washington with the rebound. King outside. Outside Favors to take the lead. Shot is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give the bonus. He will head to the line for 2. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Ball passes to King. To tie it up. And again, Washington, no good.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Long range from the inbound. Buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game. A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
The shot is off, and he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective.
Stop. Against them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for now.
So we see the
2K Sports post-game show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan player of the game.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all figured.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game. For Shaquille.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. And from Dallas, this game of the series in Maverick territory as they go up against the Washington Wizards. Looking at the Wizards, after an agonizing overtime loss in Game 3, easy to look back and wonder what they might have done differently, but they've got to move on. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, you know, those small battles.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Washington Wizards facing the Dallas Mavericks. You look at Dallas. What a final series they've had, going undefeated, 3 wins to nothing. They have a chance tonight to sweep the series and walk away as NBA champions.
And guys, you can sense the anticipation from this crowd, hoping that by the end of the night, they'll see this team hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy at center stage. But as hard as it might be, the players can't get ahead of themselves. They still have a job to do.
Guys, you know, they're smart enough not to get ahead of themselves, but I'm sure they also know that no team has ever recovered from a 3-zip deficit to win an NBA playoff series. So they can be forgiven for thinking about that trophy just a little bit with 1 game yet to win.
And now Washington's starting group. King in at shooting guard. Jay Crowder out there with Favors. And it's Wall. And it's Olsen in at the center position.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Wizards on D. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game, because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you play. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Now here's King. That's tipped. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. On the wing, Jackson. Up and in on the layup. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went over.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Or he hung in the air, double pump, and then threw it down.
Well, the D just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make, and voila, there it is.
There it was.
And what a beautiful move it was.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Pass to Towns. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. King outside. Taken away. Passes it to Carpenter. And the pass to Ogden. Here's Fredrickson. Drops in the tray.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
King outside. Pass to Olsen. Wide open. And again, Washington no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Stokes is checked in. Here's Jackson. Cannot hit. Wall with some nice D.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Dallas leading by 4. All with the steal. King right side. From the arc. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Carpenter. Here's Fredrickson, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. 5 points in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
1:43 left to play here in the first. The pass to Carpenter. Jackson against King. Down low. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes.
Mavericks leading by 8. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Fredrickson. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Five to shoot. But he stays with it.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He dropped in 32 points, and he was a big bonus for his team in the rebounding effort as he turned in some solid work on the glass. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And so here is Dallas following the miss by Freak. Doubled by King. Out to the right wing. Here's Carpenter. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Mavericks lead by 8. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Doubled by King. King with the steal.